808. That's Bruno Mars right there with the Lazy song, and that's exactly how I felt this morning. It's the senior Aaron Kellen Carr here on the Morning Cruise Control, and right now I'm actually joined in the studio by Miss Sakura 2013, Miss Kristi McFadden. Good morning.
Good morning, Yakota. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, so how are things since last time you were here? You were talking about a self-defense class in Tachikawa that you guys were going to be hosting?
That's right. Yeah, we did have our self-defense class on Monday, and it was pretty cool. We had a really good time. We didn't have as big of a turnout as we'd hoped, which I think is to be expected as it's a first-time adventure.
Definitely.
But we had a lot of fun. The girls that came, I feel like, really had an opportunity to take away some great information in the martial arts style that we teach, but also in just general self-defense, which we really focused on self-defense techniques and not martial art techniques.
Well, I think you are probably one of the best people that could be there to teach them, considering the fact you're like a 5th degree black belt in something.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce it.
Yes, I'm a 5th degree black belt in Bujinkan Taijutsu.
Yeah, Bujinkan
Taijutsu.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to leave that to you.
Leave it to me.
All you got to say is 5th degree black belt in anything, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's a good person to learn some lessons from.
Thanks. Yeah, well, I feel like I've had an opportunity to really take away a lot from this martial arts style and utilize it for women, especially being small. I mean, those of you who know me, I'm 5'2", so I'm not really that tall. I have a height disability, and so I need to know how to defend myself.
We're vertically challenged.
Yes,
there
we go. I'll go with that.
Vertically challenged. It's okay. I suffer from the same disposition. It's all good.
Yeah, but I like my personality makes me taller.
See, I feel the same way. Like my whole life, I thought I was at least like 6 foot.
Me too.
I felt that way, and then it kind of hit me one day. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I married someone who was 6'2", so then I realized I really wasn't 6 foot tall.
Holy moly. Well, stay tuned, folks. We're going to have more from Miss Kristi McFadden. We're going to be talking about, just empowering women. It is Women's History Month. March is Women's History Month, so we'll be talking about how to empower women. Kristi being a health coach and everything, and 5th degree black belts and all kinds of stuff. So we'll be talking about more on that. Also, Princess for a Day and Miss Sakura pageant. Got to get those applications in right here on the Morning Cruise Control. So stay tuned for more on that. It is 8:10. Back to the music we go. Here's Fitz and the Tantrums with the Walker. 8:17. That's Matt Nathanson with Kink Shirt. It's the Morning Cruise Control. Kellen here, and also Miss Kristi McFadden and Miss Sakura 2013. And we were talking about the Tachikawa self-defense class that you hosted this past Monday, correct?
Correct.
And I want to talk a little bit more about that before we get into some other things. So with this, what kind of techniques did you go over? And in the future, what can people look forward to for an event like this?
Well, some of the things I wanted to cover with the girls was environmental awareness, how to walk so you don't appear to be a victim. Body language is really important when you're walking and things like that, so they would have like an understanding of how to carry themselves and how to try to prevent themselves from being a target to be a victim. But then we also went over things like if you were grabbed by your wrist or on your shoulders, if you were being choked. We talked about trying to prevent becoming grabbed or being in that position where you're actually being choked. So,
and you said a lot of people, sometimes they don't realize the actual fears that they have of being put in these type of positions because they've never been in that kind of situation, so they may freeze up.
Yes, exactly. And that's one of the best things about taking a self-defense class or learning self-defense in general is you don't understand sometimes things that will scare you, especially as a woman. You're never really put in a position most of the time, so you don't realize that somebody coming towards your neck is frightful, or being on the ground and having somebody get on top of you is scary. And how do you work past that fear and be productive to prevent yourself from being an actual victim? And what is the point when you are an actual victim? It's not while you're being, it's not until the victimization has actually happened that you're a victim. So you can prevent it if you know how to fight back.
So when do you think the next time will be that you'll put something together like this again and get more volunteers and more people out there to participate in this?
Well, Tachikawa was very interested in working with us, not just on this, but other things like cooking classes and all sorts of stuff. They were very fascinated by the coordination of using women to work within the community. But I would love to see quarterly self-defense classes available, especially here at Yakota for women. I think it would give people an opportunity to come out and try it. And, even if you're afraid, if you know that you're going to come and just have an open mind and try your best, you'll take away something. Even if you take away that you're afraid of certain things, you'll hopefully become a little more empowered and learn that you can prevent or help yourself if you become in a situation where you'd be a victim.
Most definitely. And this is Kristi McFadden, who is a 5th degree black belt, which means she can kick your butt in a lot of things. That's
but I won't. But I won't.
But she won't. We won't go there. Well, Kristi, with it being Women's History Month, I mean, we got a lot of things coming up, including the Miss Sakura pageant.
Correct.
And when are those applications for the Miss Sakura pageant? When are they due?
Well, I'm going to tell everybody they're due March 31st, but the real deadline is April 4th. But put March 31st on your calendar so you get them in on time. You have plenty of time to get them in. And, of course, anybody from the organization would be happy to answer questions for you about the application process or about the pageant. But this is one of the few things that you can do. It's a very safe environment. So if you've ever wanted to be in a pageant and you just don't think you can, this is the greatest place to do it. I mean, it's Yokota. People here are very laid back. It's a great opportunity, and it's Yokota. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If you get up there and you feel like you made a fool of yourself, you know what? We all will just be there for you. It's a really fun experience.
Oh, that's kind of like what we were talking about offline. It's one of those things, rather than, saying I'm not going to try something and just never doing it, never knowing whether you like it or whether you hate it, give it a shot.
Exactly. You never know. You don't know until you do something. And if you let fear hold you back, then you're preventing yourself from becoming better. So you have to just do it. Get your application in. And your daughters, too. Your daughters and your teenagers. It's a great opportunity for them. It's not just for the women.
Stay tuned, folks. We're going to have more from Miss Kristi McFadden. We'll be talking about Princess for a Day and also some more volunteer opportunities, as well as we have a Super Bingo ticket to give away right here on the Morning Cruise Control. So don't miss out on that. Your news is coming up here in a moment.
Here's your weather.
All right, let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's currently 45 degrees. Today you can expect cloudy skies and rain. Today's highs are going to be in the upper 50s. Tonight you can expect mostly cloudy skies with a chance for more rain. Tonight's lows are going to drop down to the mid-40s. And tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. Friday's highs are going to be in the lower 50s with Friday's lows in the mid-30s. Today's exchange rate is 101 yen to the U.S. dollar, courtesy of Community Bank. It's now 8:23. We'll have your Pacific Radio Report coming up here in a moment, and also more from Miss Kristi McFadden. And that Super Bingo ticket, it's going to be right here, right after One Direction, Story of My Life.
When you hear the dinging, that means it's time to get the phones a-ringing. Call Eagle 810 for your chance to win a Club Alliance Super Bingo ticket now. Dial 225-2379, or if you're off base or on a mobile device, 042-552-2510, extension 52379. You could be today's lucky winner.
Eagle 810, who's this?
Renee Hernandez-Sire.
How you doing, Renee?
Hi. Did you do the bingo yet?
The bingo just went off. Are you not listening to the radio?
Yeah, I was listening to the radio, so I'm hoping that's when I was supposed to call.
Oh, you were hoping that's when you're supposed to call.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Your timing was impeccable. I got to say that. So
I had it on redial. So.
So what would you do if I told you were today's winner?
All right. Woohoo! Eagle 810 is awesome.
Hey, no, seriously, you are today's winner of the Club Alliance Super Bingo ticket, Renee. Congratulations.
All right. Woohoo!
And what are you going to do if you win that $60,000?
Well, I won the last $60,000, so everybody would be mad if I won the $60,000 again.
Are you playing with me right now?
I am not playing with you.
You won the last $60,000?
Yes, I was the winner of the last $60,000.
Oh, my goodness. Holy moly. So what did you do with that $60,000, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, we planned some trips, put some away, paid some bills, so I still got a little bit left over to play with.
So what would you do with the next $60,000 then?
Maybe go on a trip around the world with the family. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. Well, congratulations.
I'm retiring, so it'll work perfect. So.
Oh, my goodness. I'm envious of you right now, Renee. Listen, all you got to do right now, though, is tell me, who's your favorite radio station?
Eagle 810. Woohoo!
Eagle 810.
Boy! 8:35. Just want to say congratulations to Renee Hernandez-Sire. She is today's winner of the Club Alliance Super Bingo. And right now, it's the Morning Cruise Control, Kellen here, and also Miss Kristi McFadden, Miss Sakura 2013. We're actually talking about the Miss Sakura pageant that's coming up in May.
That's right.
But you got to have these applications in. By
March
March 31st.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go
I
ahead.
should say, yeah, March 31st. Put that on your calendars. Don't think April 4th.
Don't think April 4th. All right, and Kristi, like, whenever when you got into this competition, this pageant, like, what goes through your mind? You know, is this just another, you know, list of things to do? I mean, because you're involved in a wide array of things. Was this just another thing for you to do, or what did this mean to you? What can it mean to someone who's listening right now? Is like, oh, I don't know if I want to do the Miss Sakura pageant.
Oh, that's good. I'll be completely honest. I really didn't plan on doing the pageant. That was not on I was probably one of the last people to turn in my application. I hesitated and hesitated, but my daughter was constantly talking with me about, you know, like, well, Mom, you're so confident and you do all this stuff, but why won't you do the pageant then? You know, she really was curious why I was hesitant. And I thought about it and I thought, you know, I've talked to my daughter all the time about just taking the bull by the horns and doing it. Don't stop. Don't second guess yourself. Just do it. And what kind of example was I setting for her if I couldn't just go do it? And I wanted her to know that you can be a tomboy and still be pretty. You know, beauty is from inside, not outside.
Definitely.
So you need to be true to you and just go do stuff. And so I just decided to do it, and really, really seriously had no intention of winning. Zero.
And you said in a lot of ways this helps empower women, because you get it's almost like a sisterhood. You come together. Although you're competing against one another, you're also working together.
Really, the women that I had the privilege of being on the pageant with were amazing. I mean, I can think of every single lady that was involved and amazing traits that they have, and just such cool women, but also unique in all the abilities they have. The pageant really brings that out in you. It makes you think about the things that you can contribute to society, the things that you know about yourself, the things that you want to become, the things that you want to share. And I really feel like it gives you an opportunity to self-evaluate in a positive way and in a safe environment, and find things that you want to fine-tune or that you want to embrace. And like I said, the people that were, any single one of those women could have won. They were all amazing. They all had amazing things to offer our community. I was just lucky that I happened to be the one the judges felt fit their expectation.
Definitely. And I mean, it's like anything else. It's subjective. So it's however you appeal to the judge at that particular time.
Exactly.
That, you know.
Exactly. So you shouldn't hesitate, because you don't know what the judges are looking for, and you don't know what you're capable of till you do it. You really don't. And I really surprised myself personally, and my daughter too. You know, it was really fun.
Most definitely. Well, stay tuned, because we're going to be talking about Princess for a Day. And although it's a little too late for them to do it this year,
And we'll talk about it, though.
we'll talk about it. Let me know it right there. Kristi's like, don't give it away. It's 8:38. We're getting back into the music. Here's Lady Gaga and R. Kelly with Do What You Want. 8:45, Franz Ferdinand right there with No You Girls. It's Kellen here. It is still the Morning Cruise Control, and we still have Miss Kristi McFadden, 2013 Miss Sakura, in the studio with us. And we've been talking about, this Miss Sakura pageant. We covered the self-defense class in Tachikawa, and now we need to talk about Princess for a Day.
Yeah, we're super excited. Princess for a Day is a community event similar to our Mother and Son Dance that we had in February. This is for the little girls. Their mothers get to bring them out, and they get pampered. They get to meet the princess and have pictures. They get to just be beautiful young ladies, and we really enjoy being able to do this. We're really grateful for organizations that help us put this stuff on, and we have a lot of support in the community, but we also do need volunteers consistently to help with different things that we offer in the community. So if you're listening in and you're looking for volunteer opportunities, these are great ways to give back to the community that require small amounts of your time, but allow you to volunteer and make an impact on somebody else.
So who should they contact if they want to volunteer and get involved?
You can go onto our Facebook site, the Miss Sakura Organization, or my email address is mrs.sakura2013, at gmail.com. You can email me also, and I'm happy to pass your information on to those who are looking for the volunteers for each event.
All right. That's for Miss Princess for a Day. And what day is that event going on?
It is March 22nd this year.
All
so
right.
It's coming up next weekend.
Most definitely. That is right around the corner.
Yeah.
And, with March being Women's History Month, like, what does it mean to you to be a woman and you are a military spouse, to be out here and you're helping empower so many women. You're doing so many things on base. You're getting involved. But what does it mean to you to be a woman nowadays, in today's age where things have changed so much? Women are taking these leadership roles. And how does it feel to be part of that?
Well, it's very eye-opening to me to see the need that we have as a society for positive role models and healthy role models. Our society tends to put a high emphasis on things that often aren't achievable or realistic, and I really feel like as a woman, it's our job to show our daughters and our friends that it's okay to be who you are, be unique, and use your own personal talents and skill sets to benefit others, and don't try to be everything. You know, it's great to learn and to do everything you can to be better, but also recognize when you need other people to step in and do stuff, and you be that volunteer for that hole that's got that need to be filled, and then have other people come together and be the community that creates, you know, the heartbeat for your community. So volunteering is a really great way to empower yourself. Education, and being a woman today, I think you have to look at all the things you can do and all the things you're capable of, and stop doubting and just do it.
Most definitely. You know, again, March is Women's History Month, so if you have women's history events going on your local installation, make sure you go there and you support them and check them out. And is there anything that we can expect from your organization coming up with Women's History Month?
Well, I know that we're going to be involved in a few of the things coming up. I think things are still being set into place, but my biggest thing is to recommend that you guys all take a peek. I know there's a Women's History Month Facebook site that has listed out a lot of the things. I know there's a luncheon and a panel, so there's a lot of stuff you can get involved in.
Women's Career Day.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff. And as a woman and as a mother and as a military wife, I think you have to find things that connect you to other people, and you have to see what legacy you're going to leave behind. Like, I look at the things I do in my life, and I hope that someday what everybody I have touched will touch somebody else with something I've been able to help them do, and then they in turn are helping somebody else. So we're all connected, and especially in the military, moving so much, I want people to feel like they can see their worth and what they can give back.
Most definitely. That's Kristi McFadden, the 2013 Miss Sakura, and make sure you get those applications in, right?
Yes, March 31st. March 31st.
Well, Kristi, is there anything else you'd like to add before I let you go?
No, I guess that's it today. I just want to wish everybody a wonderful Thursday, and I hope that you guys all think about the things that you can offer, and women especially, think about the legacy you can leave and about the role model you can be for the other girls out there who are looking up to you.
Well, Kristi, very well said, and we appreciate you coming in this morning.
Thanks so much. Thanks for having me.
Stay tuned. We got your weather on the way.
Here's your weather.
All right, let's take a look outside of our Eagle 810 studio. It's currently 48 degrees. Today you can expect cloudy skies and rain. Today's highs are going to be in the upper 50s. Tonight, mostly cloudy skies with a chance of more rain. Tonight's lows are going to drop down to the mid-40s. And tomorrow, partly cloudy skies. Tomorrow's highs are going to be in the lower 50s, with tomorrow's lows in the mid-30s. Today's exchange rate is 100 yen to the U.S. dollar, courtesy of Community Bank. It's now 8:52. Getting back into the music, here's Kelly Clarkson with I Do Not Hook Up. 8:55. Hey, we're wrapping up our third hour, and still 1 hour left, and the USO Japan giveaway, prize pack giveaway, courtesy of Tokyo Hard Rock Cafe. You don't miss out on that in our next hour. And your AP Radio News is up after Beyonce and her hubby, Jay-Z, with Drunken Love.